Adverts are everywhere. Nowadays, they're even in your pocket. But while ads can be annoying, advertisers have also produced some pretty clever campaigns over the years. Let's take a look at some of the smartest adverts that gain serious attention. Number 20. Shoeception. Whether male or female footwear, shoes require a lot of storage space. IKEA summed up this issue in 2010 with a tongue-in-cheek suggestion for storing shoes. Knowing the ridiculousness of this shoe-on-shoe action, they offer a more practical solution in the bottom left. After all, what problem can't be solved by flat-pack furniture? Number 19. Junk food. You'd need more than chopsticks to help you if you swallowed these chewy chunks of sushi. This cautionary Surfrider Foundation ad from 2012 presents a serious issue in a way we can all understand. The startling image represents the reality for marine life, which is being choked into extinction by masses of plastic. It also highlights the fact that the oceanic fish we eat are rapidly becoming tainted by microplastics, which means that we in turn are also consuming plastics. That's my least favorite dressing. Number 18. Pinpoint accuracy. Volkswagen have an impressive record when it comes to adverts. Their greatest achievement was the launch of the VW Beetle, widely regarded as a tough sell in 1950s America. As any Mad Men fan knows, VW's innovative concept-driven campaigns like Think Small turned ads into a condensed art form, ideal for bedroom posters. VW's tradition of creating talking points continues into the 21st century. Like in 2012, when this hybrid hedge Upine demonstrated the finer points of precision parking, facilitated by VW's Park Assist features. Sure, it makes you wince, but that's the point. Number 17. Art imitating art. Lego is for kids, right? Well, not according to Lego's marketing team. Perhaps inspired by the thousands of Lego unboxing channels on YouTube, hosted by grown-ups, the company is now targeting adults as well as children. And what better way to promote Lego as a serious artistic medium than tying it into classic works of art? In 2014, impressive Lego pixel art pictures were produced for a series called Lego Imagine. These showed the world's most famous paintings in brick form. Here's Van Gogh's self-portrait from 1889, or as it's better known, selfie taken on a Lego potato. Leonardo da Vinci also got the block treatment for the Mona Lisa. No, you don't need glasses, that's how it actually looks. Perhaps the enigmatic lady looks a little too enigmatic in Lego form. I prefer these versions. Honestly though, if playing with Lego as an adult is acceptable now, I'm overjoyed. Before this, playing with Lego was at the top of my list of reasons to have kids. And bottom. It was a short list. Number 16. Sinister Sprite. This advert for Sprite begins like any other 90s soda ad.
Sunfish, that's our favorite!
But when the cliche cheesy mascot appears, the ad takes a decidedly more gritty approach.
That's because there's a delicious ray of sunshine in every drop! Come on, guys.
In all fairness, I'd react like that too if colorful advertising characters started materializing in my kitchen like demonic hellspawn.
I've got vitamins and minerals!
It gets even better when you realize who was responsible for this warped satire on kiddie drinks. None other than Oscar-winning director Spike Jonze. The ad rounds off perfectly, cementing it as one of the boldest and funniest ads of all time.
Trust your gut, not some cartoon character.
Talk about invasive ads. Number 15. Secret Blockbuster. 1999's Blair Witch Project was a low-budget horror movie that kickstarted the found footage genre. It also had one of the most innovative promotional campaigns of all time. In the days before viral marketing was really a thing, the filmmakers decided to create a mysterious website related to the movie's plot. The site featured fake police reports and other documentation, sparking debate as to whether the film was a documentary or a work of fiction. The producers even distributed missing posters featuring the characters. To top it all off, the IMDb pages of the main actors listed them as missing, presumed dead. By trickling the myth of the Blair Witch into the public consciousness, the website received 20 million page views before the film was even released. The tactic clearly worked, as a budget of $60,000 turned into box office returns of $248.6 million. Number 14. Scratch and Sniff 2.0. IKEA took a pregnancy-themed campaign in Sweden to the next level in 2018. They developed a print ad that doubled as a giant working pregnancy test. Instead of just peeing on a strip to see if they're expecting, women customers could pee on the magazine paper, which would reveal a hidden discount price if pregnancy was detected. The changed ad could then be taken into store for discount cribs. By coating the paper in antibodies that bind to the pregnancy hormone and change color, IKEA delivered one of the most outrageously genius and technologically advanced ads of all time. Number 13. Dad jokes. The best ads are often the simplest. It doesn't get simpler than condom manufacturer Durex's ads that tell it like it is year after year. Discretion is a little pointless after all, considering the nature of their products, which gives them leeway to be a little cheekier than most brands. The message in this particular gem is honest and hilarious. Use other brands' condoms and you'll boost the population. This undoubtedly made men around the world think twice when making that awkward but necessary purchase. Number 12. Healing hounds. These poor men seem so sad and lonely. If only there was something that could bring some joy to their lives. In 2017, dog food titan Pedigree found the solution and decided to do their bit to promote canine adoption at the same time. According to their ads, lonely souls out there are only an adopted canine companion away from a life-changing shift in perspective. Sure, the message might be an exaggeration, but the simple addition of a dog to the scene completely changes the tone and meaning of the images, although an attacking bear may have been more exciting. Number 11. Wall Street's Wall of Cash. This mysterious monetary mound appeared near the New York Stock Exchange in 2012. It was comprised of a staggering $1.5 billion in cash. Granted, the notes were fake, but accompanying the stack was the slogan issued by those who put it there. Don't forget Ed. Who's Ed, you may ask? Ed is education, and the installation was arranged by the College Board in America, who were sending a message to second-term presidential nominee Barack Obama. $1.5 billion was the estimated amount America stood to gain should the government manage to reduce student dropouts by a mere 1%. It followed another effective publicity stunt where 857 deaths were seen on Washington, D.C.'s National Mall, 857 being the number of young American minds who quit education every hour. Despite the cash pile I mentioned, these were the only ads not looking to make money for themselves. Number 10. Protective Poster. This slightly disturbing display put the power in consumers' hands, quite literally. In 2011, Western Australia's SunSmart Cancer Council launched this innovative campaign that presented both the problem and the solution. Reach inside the hole in that person's cancerous back and grab yourself some much-needed sunscreen. Experience being a surgeon in the summer heat, but without a decade of medical school. Number 9. On a Roll. This series of ads from the 3M company in India takes comedic revenge on pets for all those times we've turned up to meetings unexpectedly caked in fur. The worryingly realistic sight of various pets wrapped around a 3M lint roller shows the product can really get the job done. Hey, maybe I could replace my bear spray with one of these. Number 8. Crinkle Cut Chaos. Tailgating is one of the dumbest sins a driver can commit, and the consequences can be severe. In 2017, Colorado State Patrol released this amazing crumpled reminder that tailgating massively increases your chances of ending up like this. Number 7. Animals a la carte. This clever series of ads for Lifebuoy soap from 2009 give the consumer a hideously grotesque insight into how their hygiene habits affect their food. The ads cleverly illuminate the transfer of germs in a humorously disgusting way. Sure, this cute little pug loaf is man's best friend, but he also licks his, and no one wants that kind of thing spread on toast. Just looking at these makes me want to wash my hands. Damn, I guess they got me. Number 6. The Lego Movie. I'm not saying the Lego Movie is evil. In fact, it's pretty good. But it's one hell of a trick they pulled getting people to pay to watch a 90-minute advert without even realizing they were watching one. While it certainly has its moments, the truth is that, at its core, the Lego Movie is one giant advertisement for colorful building bricks. Following the release of the first Lego Movie, Lego sales soared by 25%. Clearly appealing to adult nostalgia factor, and not just kids, worked wonders. The company relies on more than advertising to get by, of course, and their high-quality toys are reason enough to forgive them. And by employing top-notch talent to produce and star in their films, they've created what are, undoubtedly, some of the greatest and most popular adverts of all time. Number 5. Whiter Than White. There's clean and then there's no shadow clean, according to this 2005 poster from legendary ad company Saatchi & Saatchi. Ariel were confident enough about their product's stain removing abilities to claim it'll leave you looking like a freaky disembodied ghost in the sunlight. Apparently, it obliterates tough to remove torsos, which makes me wonder, in horror, what's going on off camera? But seriously, who cares about silly things like physics or internal organs when your shirt is whiter than white? Number 4. Toy Stories. Long before Lego dipped its toe in the media pool, other kid-friendly companies were branching out to promote their ranges. The most famous examples are arguably He-Man and Transformers. Both emerged in the 1980s from Mattel and Hasbro, respectively. The action figures came first, and cartoon series were subsequently created to pull rabid hordes of children towards the toy stores.
Please, Mommy, I want it.
While Castle Grayskull graced many a Christmas Day living room, Autobots and Decepticons waged war on parents' bank accounts as well as each other. And there's no sign of either franchise, both of which have earned over $1 billion, fading with new movies and TV series being announced on a regular basis. And I guess it's only a matter of time before a gritty action drama about Tamagotchis gets made. Number 3. Tagged animals. Making adverts to warn people of the dangers faced by wildlife and our environment is a hard sell. Consumers don't like being reminded that the world is in trouble. So how do advertisers talk about this in a way that doesn't switch people off? WWF, the environmental organization, not the wrestling federation, cracked the ideal response in 2010. If people won't listen to environmentalists, then maybe they'll understand something more familiar, like graffiti. It's something people see every day, making it a relatable and hence effective way to make a lasting impact. The slogan, "What will it take before we respect the planet?" reinforces the point very effectively. But I have to say, those polar bear stats are pretty tight. Number 2. Litter sucks. Last year, Greenpeace released a brutal campaign giving a stark illustration of how plastic waste impacts on marine life around the world. This shocking series of ads turned critters of the sea into receptacles, and powerful images like this have a dramatic, tangible effect, with companies growing increasingly keen to demonstrate their green credentials. Even McDonald's has begun offering paper straws. Hopefully, unforgettable campaigns like these will continue to push companies further toward a biodegradable future. Number 1. Got milk? 1993 was the year the legendary Got Milk campaign hit the airwaves. Devised for the California Milk Processor Board, it caused a sensation with its refreshing sense of humor. The first ever ad featured a man unable to answer a question on a radio phone-in quiz because of the peanut butter sandwich sticking to the roof of his mouth. The lack of milk to wash it down means the unfortunate fellow misses out on $10,000. Thanks to the humor and ideas conjured up by the Got Milk ads, the dairy industry made a lot more than $10,000. Between 1993 and 94, consumption went up by an astonishing 13.5 million gallons, bringing in an additional $34 million. All thanks to these ads' fake claims that milk is incredibly good for your bones and overall strength. In reality, several conclusive studies suggest that the effects of milk on bone strength are either non-existent or, in fact, negative. So maybe it's actually best if you don't got milk after all.
We're out of milk.
Which of these ads would make you stop in the street for a glance? And what's your favorite ad of all time? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.